Namaste, everybody. Katrina Brady, Mystic Brady, Katrina Brady on TikTok, Mystic Brady on YouTube, or you could just call me Katrina. Okay, yeah, I wanted to talk about a couple things. I don't even know if this is working, but I remember I drew this a long time ago, well, a couple of weeks ago. Okay, and this was my little description of like the members of Gypsy's family. So we have Rod, which is Gypsy's father, R-O-D. A lot of people call him Rob. He's Rod, okay? Yes, and before I get started, I am a psychic medium. I am an intelligent person. I'm also a teacher. So this video, and I'm sure I'll have to make it into 2 parts because I can't finish everything in 10 minutes. I tried to go live again. It didn't work. It's just like it won't allow me to put my birthday in. It's not trying to take a picture of my eye. So I said, I guess God doesn't want me to do it. So let me just do it this way. Yeah, so I am a psychic. I do have a kind of a big following, not a huge following, on YouTube, but I've been a psychic, doing something psychically since I'm about 7 years old, and I'm 60 years old now, so it's a long time. But anyhow, what I do is I want to comment on the energy. I read energies and auras, and I pick up as an empath. I pick up on the energy of different people, and I am very interested in people's energies, and I'm really worried when it comes to the gypsy, and I work on a lot of cases, trust me. Sometimes I want to just put this down and not do the Gypsy Rose case, but I feel like something is pushing at me and something is dangerous, okay? What do I think is dangerous? Well, this is how I get energy. When I listen audio, and when I look video, and when I look at videos, when I look at pictures, sometimes I make the person big and I put my hand on them and I receive the energy that way. So that's the way I work. Lately I've been getting a really scared feeling about Gypsy, and not just Gypsy, her family, and anybody around her, especially Kristy, her stepmother, especially Rod, her father, and especially her sister, her half-sister, Mia. I don't really get the feeling around her brother, because I don't think her brother Dylan, her half-brother, is around her that much. So I'm just gonna, this is kind of off the cuff. Usually I have loads of notes and cards and things like that, and I don't need them. That's what my spirit guides tell me. I don't need them for this little mini read. What I'm worried about is the last video, the last 2 videos, I watched extensively, and I want to say, like, leave Rod alone, like leave Jim alone. If you know, you know. Back from the Shannon Watts case, so there was a person called Jim, and people would say, leave Jim alone. The reason why I say leave Rod alone, the man has already apologized, and yeah, he might have been a deadbeat dad, and I have a lot of history and knowing what deadbeat dads are, because I had a deadbeat dad at a time. I knew my father loved me, and my sisters and brother, but there was a time where he did not pay. He did not pay up, and I come from a family of 6 kids. Anyhow, that being deleted, okay? No, my father never made it to any of my graduations from elementary school, junior high, high school, or even college, okay? None of them. He said he couldn't take the heat. I don't even really remember him being at a birthday party, to tell you the truth. So anyhow, I can commiserate with, you know, what it is to have your father in your life, and actively involved and whatnot. But the difference is my father never apologized. Never apologized. Okay, for not being there and for having, he has a disease called alcoholism. Well, he's long gone. Okay, my parents are long gone. So when I was 26, he passed away. When I was 19, my mom passed away. So I've been orphan for a long time. And yes, you can be an orphan when you're an adult. If you lose all your parents and grandparents, then you are an orphan. I don't care if you're 50 years old or 80 years old. If you have no family, and okay, anyhow, focus. I have ADD, so please forgive me if I don't get to the point. And I'm sorry, usually I would have music on in the background, but I got a copyright strike for my YouTube channel, and it's the first one, and I'm very upset about it because I didn't even know I got a copyright strike. So I'm being very quiet in terms of like using music or something. Anyhow, I know TikTok is different, but anyhow, the reason why I'm worried is because when I saw Rod do his video, I watch it over and over again, okay? I don't think I watch it on his YouTube channel, but I watch it on other people's channels. And I make it big and I stop it and start it. And sometimes I write notes, but sometimes I just take notes in my head. And what you saw he has already apologized. He's already said that he feels terrible for not being in her life. Sometimes he falls off the wagon and kind of says, well, I had to work. Well, I don't want to hear that BS that you had to work, because you work for 28 days on the boat and then you're home for 26 days, something like that. So in the 26 days that you're home, you could have devoted a little more time to finding out where Dee Dee took Gypsy and making an effort to do a road trip. Where there's a will, there's a way. But I feel you have apologized a lot of times. You've apologized to your daughter, hopefully, and you've apologized to the internet. Okay. So that's why I say leave Rod alone. I do think that he is trying to take care of his daughter the way he knows how to, and that she is, forgive me for saying, really forever 15 emotionally in her mind, because more therapy needs to be had by both Gypsy, by herself. She needs her own trauma therapy if she endured trauma, with just being away from everything and everybody. And then also the thing that she did, okay, and then also family therapy, like Kristy, Rod, and Mia if she wants, and Dylan if he wants, all in family therapy. But especially between Kristy, Rod, and Gypsy need to go to a counselor together, family therapy, okay? In terms of Ken, I don't really, I'm feeling like he might end up like Ryan. Okay. I'm not feeling the soulmate feeling like that we had before, because she's not even looking for a shirt. He needs his shirt. Gypsy, look under the mess of the clothes. Organize your clothes. Start to listen to your stepmom, Kristy, and when she's ironing something, pay attention, turn off the phone, and do what she's doing. Okay, she's trying to teach you life skills, cooking, cleaning. That's what you need to survive, to raise a baby. Okay, you also need to get your head right. So I'm feeling the head is not right. Okay, it doesn't take a therapist or psychologist to notice that. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's noticing that. And this is all my opinion. You like my Paris shirt? This is all my opinion. In my opinion, okay? Katrina, in my opinion, this is not fact. This is my feeling. This is allegedly, okay? I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm going to do a part 2 and maybe even a part 3. See you in a minute, okay?